2023 is around the corner. Would you like to know exactly how to set goals so that you can achieve all your goals without getting distracted and you can live a more impactful and productive life? Hi, my name is Siddharth Rajsekar. I've been able to build a multi-million dollar business from the comfort of my home because of setting my goals on a regular basis. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different ways on how to set goals. Okay. First, I'm going to share with you on what you need to set clarity on. Like, what are the areas you need to be clear on first? Second is I'm going to give you a game plan on how to approach this, because a lot of people, they like to write down their goals, but they're not able to implement that because there are some elements missing. Number 3 is I'm going to share with you a few important tools that you can use to set goals. Number 4 is I'm going to share with you a very powerful strategy that can help you get more accountable, which is a community or connecting yourself to a community. And finally, number 5 is I'm going to give you a whole list of stuff that you can delete so that you can multiply your results by subtracting all the crap from your life. If you're ready to learn this, just type ready to learn in the chat box if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, because this will be the best way for you to plan 2023. And trust me, you can go and watch various different YouTube videos, but this will be a game changer for you, because these ideas that you're getting here is not just from my mind. It is from the mind of more than 500 people in my community. Okay. So get set. And before I start, I want to first of all thank you for being here in this particular video. Now, you could be watching this on YouTube or Facebook. Just so that you get more of my videos, just hit that like button so that the algorithm is able to pick it up as a signal so that you can keep getting more of my videos in the future. Okay. And my videos are all to the point and I don't want to waste your time. Let's get started. First step is clarity. If you don't know where you want to go, you can go anywhere, and anywhere is not a destination. So how do you get clear? First thing I would like you to do is think about what is your overall theme for 2023. Is your theme to revamp your life? Is it to rebuild your business? Is it to focus on your health? Is it to really bring back your relationships in place? Is it to spend more time, quality time with your family and your kids? Is it maybe the theme for 2023 is to reconnect with your spiritual cause and your spirituality? Whatever may be the case, there are many dimensions of life, but which area you feel is the most important? First step is mark the theme for the year. Okay. Now, these are the 7 areas you need to be clear on. First is your wealth. How much income do you want to really create by the end of next year? If you have that number in your mind, write that down in your notepads right now. Okay. And please work with a notepad with me, because then you'll be able to do this much faster, and the time that you're going to be spending with me in this video will be actually valuable. Otherwise, you'll just be listening to this video and going back to life and nothing's going to happen. So please take notes as I'm working with you. How much do you want to make next by the end of 2023? Note down that number. Okay. Second is, what are you going to do with your health? So if you can clearly define what that really means in terms of getting to your ideal body weight, or your vitality, or your energy, or your immunity, like if there's some area that you have been lacking on in your health, be clear on what that is. Okay, put the numbers next to it. Don't just say I want to be more healthy next year, because it's healthy could mean so many things. But if you can define it pertaining to your body type, that will be even better. Number 3 is your relationships. Do you want to work more on the relationship with your spouse or your kids? Is there some gap in the family? Define what that is. What do you mean by improving a relationship? Okay. Now, that definition could be as simple as maybe now you're able to have more meaningful conversations with your spouse. Maybe you're going to be more present with your children. So define that. Number 4 is, what are your learning goals for next year? What are the top 2 or 3 things that you want to learn as a new subject for you to gain those new skills? Because the world is changing so fast, and if you have to be up in the game, you got to really build some new skill sets and you got to pick up some new knowledge. So what are those top 3 things? Number 5 is what are your spiritual goals for next year? Okay, maybe you want to visit some places, some temples or some churches, mosques, gurudwaras, anything that you're connecting with, which you have not done for many years. Maybe you want to get back into some spiritual practice that you've been neglecting for many years. Define that, what it is going to be, and what is that practice that you're going to follow to connect yourself from within and to the super consciousness. Number 6 is, what are you going to be doing to define your career and business goals? So wealth is one part in terms of revenue, but What is it that you're going to do to grow your business? Or what is it that you're going to do to grow your career? Be more clear on that. And finally, number 7 is your contribution goals. Contribution in terms of how much you want to give back in terms of charity, how much you want to, like, what do you want to do to contribute beyond money? Maybe you want to give some time to do some volunteering work somewhere. Whatever that's going to be the case, see if you can plan that in the first part, or be clear on this. Okay, are all of you with me? Just type clear in the chat box if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. First, get clear, get the clarity with specific numbers. Even if you have to pause this video and get this done, please get this done. Okay. Otherwise, once this video is done, please go on a clean sheet of paper, put that in and make it happen, because this one step, very few people will do. Okay. And I've learned from legends like Brian Tracy and others that people who write their goals and who are clear about what they want, they are at least 80-90% ahead of, they're ahead of more than 80-90% of this world. Very few people are actually clear about what they want. Okay. So this is the first step if you want to make 2023 your best year ever. The next step is you need to then design a game plan. And I'm going to give you a few ideas on how you can make sure that this happens. Now, how many of you here watching this as a recording on Facebook or YouTube, where you have written your goals, but you've not been able to complete those goals? Just type BT in the chat box if you've been there. You've been in a situation where you are clear on what you wanted, but you are not able to follow through on it. Now, the reason why that happens is because you did not have a game plan. So what should be your game plan? There are 6 ideas I'm going to give you right now. Now, the first idea is I want you to work on your mindset, because a lot of us, we get lost in the day-to-day stuff and we're not able to focus on getting things done because of what's happening between our ears. So my suggestion to you here is to listen to this audio called The Strangest Secret in the World every single day for the next 90 days. If you go and search for Strangest Secret on YouTube, you'll be able to find my video on my YouTube channel. Listen to that every day. It's a 30 minutes audio that will really align you to your goals at a mindset level. The second tip I want to give you is I want you to define the milestones. To reach a peak, there are different base camps. So if you have to say if you want to achieve 1 crore in the next 1 year in revenues, what should be the milestones you're going to be achieving right through the year? In the first 3 months, what will be a quarterly milestone? What will be your 6 months milestone? What will be your 9-month milestone? And to achieve that milestone, what should be the task? So you can actually break it down into a game plan. Okay. Now that vision or the goal or the dream is getting defined into something more tangible when you put in actions next to it. Number 3 is get a mentor. No matter what you do, when you're on your own, you are going to be facing challenges because you have a monkey mind that jumps around. So when you get a mentor and you're a part of a mentoring process and a system, you'll be able to reach that goal much faster because of a process and a system. Number 4 is find an accountability partner. It could be as simple as you calling up your friend and telling them, hey, I'm going to be working on this in the next 30 days. And I want you to follow up with me in the next 30 days and ask me if I've done this or not. Please be my accountability partner. Ask. And you'll be surprised that people will say yes to these things, and that will keep you on track. Number 5 is review your actions every month, every quarter. This way you'll know whether you're on track or not. So whatever goals that you would have written down for that particular month, see if you can reflect the previous month or the end of the month saying that, okay, this is what I said I would have done. I would do this month. Have I done it or not? Answer yes or no every single month. And for whatever reason, if it's not happened, don't beat yourself. Put it into the next month, refine and keep moving forward. Okay. And finally, number 6 is reward yourself. This is something that a lot of people miss out, is they forget to acknowledge their action taking. They are too busy being busy that they forget thanking the person that did those things. That's you. Okay. So how many of you here are willing to reward yourself? It could be as simple as buying an ice cream for yourself. How many are willing to do that? Just type me in the comment box. Yeah. Go for an ice cream, take your spouse out, gift yourself something, go and shop for something once you've crossed a milestone. So these are 6 elements that I feel will help you get much better in your goal setting when you have a game plan. These are 6 ideas, but you can always improve on this. You can have many other ideas. Now, before we go to the next part, tools. How many of you are already able to sense that by you just implementing the ideas I've given you in the last 10 minutes, that you will be able to make the next year your best year? If you have that confidence, just type "I can" in the chat box on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching this. I believe you can do this. There are two categories of people who watch this video. One category is the skimmers. They're just skimming through this and they're looking for some golden nugget inside this. There's actually no secret, there's no silver bullet, there's no golden nugget. It is about just putting this into action. The second category may be you. You're watching this and you're like, yes, I want to put this into action right now, today, within the next 1 hour. You're the guys who are going to have the best year next year, not the skimmers, because there's no golden nugget here. You may be looking for the tool, right? Some of you may be thinking, what's the best tool I can use? It's not about the tool. It's about you implementing the basic level stuff. Okay. So type "I can" in the chat box. Okay. Type "I can." So now that you've understood the game plan, let me give you a few tools that you can use. And I want to thank my community for giving me all these ideas. So the first tool is, you can create a goal card. Okay. I have my goal card next to me always. And let me show you my goal card. And I read this goal card every day. I wrote this goal card in 2018. And let me just show you how this goal card really works. Okay. So it's a goal card I wrote. And in this goal card, I have a very clear goal on what I want to earn. So it's like I earn $1 million per month consistently on total autopilot, doing what I love, helping millions of people live a happy, prosperous, and spiritual lifestyle. I promote the golden age. So I wrote this in 2018. I've not reached $1 million a month yet, but I've made quite a few $1 million. Okay. When I wrote this goal card, I was starting from ground zero. And by looking at this every single day, it was pulling me to that goal, like a reminder that this is the main thing. So you can write a goal card and remind yourself on what is that main thing. Now, this is more to do with my business, but you can have multiple goal cards. You want to have a health goal card. You want to have a business goal card. You want to have a goal card for your relationships. You can break it down into different areas of your life. The second tool that you can use is calendar. Calendar is my favorite. So I want to make sure that my calendar it's not full, but I know exactly what I'm focusing on every day of the month. Okay. And I follow a system called a 4-day work week. So I like to work for 2 days. I like to take a break. Then I like to work for 2 days. I like to take a break. And those days where I'm not doing any work, I want to keep my calendar as free as possible. So when you're able to use your calendar properly, you'll be able to make the space for the most important things. Number 3 is you can create a vision board with pictures of whatever you like, and you can just go look up on Google and YouTube on how to create a vision board. There's enough and more material on that, but this will also help the vision get more clear. 4 is use Calendly. Calendly is a pretty awesome tool. It's an appointment system tool where you're not randomly giving time for others to come and intrude your personal space, but you're going to make people respect your time, where if somebody has to spend time with you, they need to book an appointment with you. See if you can break down your calendar time also through Calendly, where people are able to spend, if they want to spend time with you. In other words, saying no. Having the power to say no will allow you to grow much faster. Of course, for your family and friends, that's fine. You can always give your time, but if there's anybody else from the outside world, let them set an appointment and then you give your time to them based on that. Another one is you can use different tools, note-taking tools like Notion. There's a tool called Evernote. There's a Google Keep. There are many tools that are there where you can start to document your ideas and put them all together and integrate them. You can use an Oura ring like what I'm wearing, or a Fitbit, and there are many other tracking devices that can track your health, your sleep, your food patterns, and your exercise, your activity, because everything is about managing your energy. And finally, number 7, you can use tools like brain.fm, which is one of my favorite tools for binaural beats, where I'm listening to audio, which helps me do work in a much more focused way. And of course, there are tools like Headspace, where you can download guided meditations to help you get more centered and aligned. Just like how sometimes when you're using your computer machine for a long period of time, the cache starts to build up and your systems get slow. The memory is used. So you have to clear the memory, right? You got to clear the cache. And that's what meditation does. That's what spirituality, using Headspace, guided meditation processes do. Okay. So did all of you find these tools useful? Just type useful in the chat box on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this. Type useful in the chat box. Now we have two more sections to cover. Okay, we've covered the tools. Now we're going to be jumping into the community aspect. The fastest way to grow is to surround yourself with people who are aligned with where you want to go. That is the shortcut, actually. That is like the hack to getting to your goals very fast. Because you are the average of the 5 people that you associate with. Now, even though you may be setting all these goals and everything else, if the people around you are not aligned with your goals, you will not achieve your goals. Would all of you agree with me on that? Type agree in the chat box. Like, no matter what goals you set, if your environment is not conducive to it, you will not get there. So what you got to do is, I'm going to give you 6 ideas on why you need to join a community. Number 1 is join a community that is topic focused. If you want to get healthy, find a health community and join that community. If you want to get better in your finances, join a wealth community. If you want to get better in your business, find a business community and join that community and interact with fellow members in the community, because all those members are also having the same aspirations and goals. Second is join a community where the mentor is an implementer who's implementing the knowledge, not just a professor or a teacher. Okay, somebody who's actually walking that talk. 3 is find a community where you are able to relate with the like-minded people. This will help you build momentum. Number 4 is find a community where there is an accountability system. Find a community where there is a goal, where it's a goal-focused community, not just a knowledge-focused community. And number 6 is join a community which is value-driven, where there are strong principles on which the community is built. Okay, now if you are a part of the Internet Lifestyle Hub community, you'll be able to find more people like this. Okay, now if you're not a part of Internet Lifestyle Hub, jump in on board, be a part of my community, and in our own private social network, you can find hundreds of communities of people on various different topics. Okay, so this is a super hack. All of you just type super hack in the comment box, because this is a super hack for you to achieving your goals in 2023 that not many people will tell you about. They will tell you about the regular stuff, create vision boards, write your goals down, all that regular stuff you'll find in most YouTube videos. But this is where the secret is. Okay, this is the environment which you're a part of. And the last thing I want to talk about is deletion. These are all additions. What all can you add to yourself to make 2023 your best year? But what you got to delete are these 7 things. Number 1 is I want you to delete the fears and anxieties that are in you. And how do you delete that is by first facing those fears. And, whenever the fears come in, see if you can associate yourself with people who can help you to come out of this, and not be with people who are accentuating these fears. Okay. Would all of you agree with me that sometimes in life there are a few people who enhance the fears in you? Type yes in the chat box if you know what I'm talking about. Stay away from them. Okay. And stay away from situations that are pulling you in that direction or trigger those emotions. Second is delete the old belief systems and start to affirm with yourself words like, I am awesome. I can do this. I'm bigger than this. I love myself. Okay. These are a few small but simple but powerful affirmations where if you start to say more of this on a daily basis, you'll start to break through your own limiting beliefs and patterns. Number 3 is negative people. People are not aligned with your vision and goals. Number 4 is clear the clutter. Delete all the junk from your house. If you've not used anything for more than 2 years, it does not need to be there in your house. And I keep doing this every 3-4 months. I just have a box. I walk around the house and keep putting stuff in there which I don't use, and just go and give it away to some blind school or some orphanage or something like that. Okay. So declutter your physical stuff, declutter your digital stuff. I found an app, in fact, I want to mention this. I found this app recently. It's called Cleanup. Okay. It's called Cleanup. You can just search for it on iOS or Android device. And this tool actually cleans up a lot of junk. And let me give you a quick demo of this. I mean, you may not be able to see my screen, but it's a pretty awesome tool where you can clean up all of your contacts. Okay. You can remove all the duplicate contacts. You can clean up all your photographs. So it looks for all the photographs that are, duplicates, where you might have taken multiple shots, similar looking photographs, screenshots, videos, and other stuff. And in one shot, I've been able to clear my phone, with at least like multiple GBs of space. So do like a digital declutter of your digital space as well. Number 5 is delete all the junk food. I know it's easier said than done, but the best way to delete junk food is to be a part of a community that is promoting healthy food. Okay, and surround yourself with people who are also in that same mindset. Number 6 is delete news. Stop watching the news. Stop reading newspapers. Don't binge on Netflix unless you feel there's something you just want to relax for some time, but don't get into this binge watching, which is a productivity killer. And number 7 is delete all the social media apps from your phone. Okay, I don't have Facebook, Instagram, and all the other stuff on my phone. If I have to do anything, I go online, I do it, and I come out of it. Okay, so when you create more than you consume on social media, you will start to make progress in your life and your business. So don't be a consumer, be a creator. Okay, so did all of you find this useful? Type useful in the chat box if you got your deletion points. And we have come to the end of this particular video where I've covered all the 5 areas on how you can make 2023 your best year ever, and how to set goals for 2023 in the best possible way. So if you found this particular video useful, I would like you to once again share in the comment box what were your biggest lessons and takeaways. If you're not a part of my community, you can join by going to internetlifestylehub.com, or if you want to attend my next webinar, go to sidz.co, sidz.co/live, to know more how you can take your knowledge and make it into a super profitable business in the next 90 days. And that's what I help people do. I help them launch a digital business online where they can do it from the comfort of their own homes without any office or employees. So if you're interested in that, I would love to serve you more on that level. And if you found this video useful, and if you feel that somebody else that needs to watch this, if you're watching this on Facebook, please tag them in the comments below. Tag them and mention there, hey, check this out. This can make your next year the best year. So you can do that. That way you'll be paying it forward and helping others in your own network to make the next year the best year. Thank you so much. Looking forward to sharing more information like this in my future videos. And I want to wish you all the best for 2023. Go for it. Game on. The world is waiting for you, and the world needs you. Bye.